Ginger.
Kind of
Ginger baby.
Hello everybody, in today's video, we're going to be reading our weird, vivid dreams. This is Tori.
Hola.
And we both write down our dreams. She has really vivid ones because of meds that she takes.
Pills.
Drugs. And I just write them down because I think they're funny. Also, if I sound a little bit sick, it's because I am. And I'm sorry, so I'm going to be sniffing a lot, but I have a cold. And, yeah.
And if I look a little ginger, I'm not. We were tubing with Bryce Hall and Noah Beck in Michigan, and a delete a photo came up on Bryce's phone. So I deleted a picture of a bruise and pictures of him and my dog. And then
Tubing as in
like tubing, like
okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay, got it.
On the water. And then I talked to my cousin about how much my body is gonna hurt after tubing, and it's necessary that we still tube right now.
You're like in pain of like rug burn.
No,
You're
like
just,
my knees are like gushing blood. I'm just like, we're gonna go.
Now.
We're not
There's
stopping.
no other time.
And then, so, in the dream, I fell asleep, right? And then I woke up, and we were at school. But school was Jordan's house. And we were doing ceramics. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And I was so behind that I stayed after and worked on a turtle project. And said, yeah.
Okay.
And something that said, smile. During the next day, I missed my math class because I couldn't find it. So,
that's just trauma. That's just like...
so, because I couldn't find it, I sat on the bus with the OC. And all of a sudden, we were at the mall. In the mall, we rode a moving stick. So it was just a stick.
Like one of the...
Like a stick from a tree.
We all got on a stick.
We were just on a stick.
In the Mall of America?
Yeah, we were riding the stick. Wait, do you know we were riding the stick too?
Oh.
American Eagle to get skirts.
Okay.
Okay, and then after that, we went home for dinner. And it was, my family and the OC, and we had sandwich and milk. And we watched the TV show Rain together. So I woke up next morning, my dream. So like
You slept twice in your dream? What?
yeah.
Okay.
So then, when I woke up the next day, the OC was Pretty Little Liars. And Josh was A.
Josh!
So we were having a stakeout to find out who was A. And I was Aria, Jordan was Hannah, Carson was Spencer, and Emily was Emily.
Oh.
And we were all dressed up in Halloween costumes with sparkly shoes. And we almost found him. Josh, A. And then I woke up.
No, not Josh! It's fucking surreal. So this is the beginning of quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
So I had dreams about quarantine quite a bit.
Oh, God.
So it says dystopian society where I got stuck and we were all late.
What is with our dreams?
I don't know. And we were all late and we needed to escape. We try to get by and we end up in a room. Could not tell you get by what? Get by anything?
And who is we?
I don't know who we is either. Neither of them. With a group of people, including Emily, Brighton, and
Bleep.
and they all leave to go to lunch. And I think me and Bleep, and the two others, we decided we're going to quarantine and try to escape. So we go. So Emily and Brighton go to lunch. Like school, bell rings, they go to lunch, and we decide, no.
No lunch
We're
for me.
quarantining. And we go to a different room. And this inspector comes by.
Inspector Gadget.
And hates us because we're super obnoxious. Of course. But we talk her up and we find out that, we talk her up and we are fine. And then we go back into the previous room with everybody else. And I feel like shit because I'm not good enough. And because I kept yelling at everyone, and I had a heated fight about how men and women both should have political views. And I fought with the caterpillar. Like, I'm pretty sure the caterpillar was like the smoking caterpillar from
Alice
in the Wonderland. Yeah. So I like fought.
So it's just like, and you're like, squirrel, squirrel.
And that went back and forth. From a human.
Oh.
And I started screaming at her about how much she's wrong, so much that my face gets red and I get embarrassed and started crying.
You're just on an emotional roller coaster.
And Post Malone is our leader. So this group of kids...
Dictator Post Malone.
This group of kids quarantined in a room for no reason. Post Malone is our leader.
Quarantine leader.
Okay.
Posty.
And he likes to paint, so he's like Bob Ross.
So like,
and everyone,
Post Ross.
Yeah, Post Ross. Post Ross. And he likes to paint, and everyone was painting, and I went to go look for my painting, but it wasn't there, so I thought someone threw it away because it was so bad. So I continued crying, and then he wanted all of us to sit down around him while he painted the sky, and I continued to cry. And Emily sat down next to me with a tray of clay frogs. She told me that there's one less frog, but they didn't want to text me while I was in quarantine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I asked if there's a new group chat, and she said that there is, and her dad's in, and he's very shy.
Dave shy?
And then Post Malone starts singing while air painting and a giant moon, and he's saying anything is possible if you just try. Anything is possible.
Post
Ross. What the fuck?
So, I had a dream. The entire friend group was staying over at a giant haunted version of my house.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was also a hotel. And it was really creepy.
Okay.
Oh, and it was also a school.
What? Okay.
And I kept getting lost on my way to Spanish class.
It's always getting lost.
Also, the group at one point turned into talking furniture. And we all took a nap to each other as furniture. But then the group played a game, not as furniture.
Okay.
And whoever won was the killer, and they got a mini knife. So we got to run and Chase was the killer. And I ran to the kid's house, as I always do, and hid inside.
Okay.
And broke a rule. And then at the end, I surrendered. To chase the killer. Because I was the last one left, and then my niece and nephew were in the middle of the street. And I brought them back to the hospital that was underground where my sister was having twins. And our entire family was there. And then I woke up.
Awesome. Okay, great. Yeah.
And
Okay.
he died.
Okay.
Haha.
Ow. It's a reoccurring, but it started. And so a lot of my dreams, I'm not myself. I'm like in somebody else. So it started, and I was in the perspective of this teenage twink boy. And he was on a throne. And then it like flashed back and it was like before all of this there was a demon who was with him all summer. And was just there for his soul. Definitely watching way too much Black Butler.
Just a bit, maybe.
But they ended up falling in love. But okay, that's not Black Butler. That's not. But they ended up falling in love against all odds. And while this kid is sitting in the throne, this demon is like groping him.
Are you sure this is a fan fiction or is it a smut?
That's still fan fiction. And like, yeah. and but secretly to the rest of the court, like the rest of the court doesn't know. Yeah, I think I just mixed like a bunch of animes together because this next line is but secretly and to the rest of the court. And then this demon knocked over this $3 trillion head.
No.
So like or on High School Host
High
Club.
School Host Club. Yeah. Maybe.
But then he caught it.
Oh.
On the first floor.
So
So the boy hopped down and got the head, and somehow it got changed into little diamonds. And this little guy that the boy trusted was like, let me see those. And then he started dropping them over the edge, so like throwing them away. And there was a whole tussle. Why did I say tussle?
Tussle?
There was a whole tussle. And they got the head back, and then time skipped, and the demon is still in the throne room. He's huge. Like, he's, like, really, really large.
Big boy.
And the boy bursts in at 12 a.m. and is like, happy birthday! And the demon's like, I've never had anyone do the 12 a.m. thing. And the boy's like, well, the boy's like, and well. It just says well.
And well.
And then the boy opens his coat for the present, and the demon is like, that's it. And the boy opens this piece of paper, and it's what started it all, an application to a summer camp. That's a deal with the demon, and the boy's like, can I do it again? And the demon's like, probably. We need to figure stuff out. And then I woke up. So it was like, this kid made a deal by going to a summer camp with this. I mixed like 2 animes together and then added fan fiction on top of it. I don't know.
Tussle. Yeah, okay. We were in Florida.
Okay.
And I got put in a room with boys because my name is Tori.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic fan fiction.
Then, after that happened, I was frantically searching for a bathing suit. And I found one by talking to scuba divers from a different country.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And then I got a swimsuit, and I went back to the hotel, where I shared a room with Karl, Lowe, and someone else.
Okay.
And I got all dressed up, and I saw somebody, and I talked to her. But this is Summer and Marissa from the OC, a TV show. Oh, I jumped in the pool to escape them, but lost my earring. So Noah from the kissing booth got them. Then, I tried to get Jordan and Jacob to confess love to each other.
Okay.
By getting them into the TARDIS. And telling Jacob that Jordan loves him. Then, they ended up getting together, and I felt like the best matchmaker. Then, it was back to focusing on me, and I was scared to talk to Karl. And then I woke up.
Nice! I like how that was just like everything you had been watching at the time. You shared a room with Karl and Lowe. Dream. That's an interesting one. Good night. And that was some of our weird ass dreams. If you liked this video, drop a like. And maybe subscribe if you like this type of content. Trying some new stuff out between doing gaming content and real life stuff. I'm right now really into like real life ideas. Tori's probably gonna be a lot of them. Megan might be as well. I'm gonna try to fix my camera quality so we're not so white the entire time.
I'm shade 204 Blanco.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.